Christ came into my life and changed me. Then I took advantage of my educational opportunities, got out of school, got a job.
Pastor, we expect all this from you because you eat from the king's table.
And
you live off donations, so no one with common sense expects you to say anything but what you're saying. Please allow me to say something. You live off donations.
Who told you that?
The little people who go to work every day.
Who told you that I live off of donations?
You and all the pastors of your ilk, you pastor play every single Sunday.
But who told you that I live off of donations?
I understand you live off donations. When you're up in the pulpit, never once have you said, I won't take donations this Sunday. I will trust in Jesus, just like I asked you people to trust in Jesus. I will not take donations for 90 days because I can lead by example. You refuse to say you want to lock us into your theory, your belief, the same old ridiculous drumbeat that we were issued when we were led from the slave ships 400 years ago.
Who told you that?
It's easy for you to take this holier than thou position because you're living off donations. The people who have to go out and work, pick weeds, mow grass, paint houses,
Brother Smith,
put brakes on cars. Every Sunday you're going in there looking for us little people to pay your light bill, to pay your phone bill. So it's easy for you to sit back and say how good Jesus is because you eat by saying his name. I don't. So I don't have the same views. And at a minimum threshold, you who talk down to people for 40 years should, at this opportunity, let somebody say something up to you for a change. We, the little people, we have some concerns. The same way in the day of Moses, when Moses went under God talking about the concerns of the Hebrew. People of your ilk, just like in the days of Rosa Parks. People of your ilk who said, Rosa, come back to the back of the bus. You shouldn't be up there talking. The same the Hebrews, don't go to that Mount Moses. I'm not saying I respect you for having your opinion. No, I respect you for having the right to have your opinion. But at a minimum threshold, don't take the position that I got to be wrong because it don't meet your fancy. Your God, Jesus, your God is not doing a good job for black people who live today. He did a good job for Lazarus. But let me tell you something. Let Lazarus be grateful. He done a good job for them 5,000 people. We're concerned about what he's prepared to do tomorrow, about them 36,000 people who are slated to die. We're concerned about this lackadaisical attitude that he's embraced, about the death of Ron Brown, about the death of Harold Washington, about the death of Mickey Leland, about the death of Chancellor Richard Green, about the death of Martin Luther King, about the death of Malcolm X, about the death of John F. Kennedy, about the death of Bobby Kennedy. We're concerned that Jesus somehow has taken the eye off the ball, and every person who stepped to the forefront to help us as a race of oppressed people has somehow been looked at like no big deal.